Details came out yesterday in the Chud the Builder case, aka Dalton Etherly, who is charged with attempted murder after confronting a black man in front of a Tennessee courthouse. The state of Tennessee now says Dalton Etherly had no business being at the courthouse that day. They say he had a hearing earlier that day, around 9 a.m., but Etherly didn't show up and a default judgment was placed against him. Etherly then showed up some 4 hours later, just moments before the shooting that took place around 1:15 p.m. And now listen to the state of Tennessee themselves on exactly what happened that day.
Immediately walks right in front of Mr. and Mrs. Fox, and now we don't have audio yet of it, but he stops right at Mr. and Mrs. Fox, and what can only be assumed is starts his live streaming right there. The same thing he does, approaches the first black people he can see.
And if you're unfamiliar with this case, this is what he's talking about.
Come on over here and chimp out. Look at this chimping out. They chimp out every. Shut up. Come on, come do something.
That happens for maybe a minute right there. Mr. Etherly walks away. Selfie stick in his right hand. He's still looking back at Mr. Fox over here. Mr. Fox is looking at him. Mr. Fox does get up and approach Mr. Etherly. Mr. Fox is seen in the video making gestures to Mr. Etherly. Mr. Etherly switches his selfie stick to the left hand. He puts his right hand in his suit pocket. This is prior to any physical interaction. Mr. Fox walks away from him. He comes back. Mr. Etherly is trying to reach something out of his pocket. Just common sense says it's the firearm because he has the selfie stick in his left hand. And then Mr. Fox strikes him. As the gun comes out, 7 shots are fired within seconds. 5 of them, I believe, struck Mr. Fox as they went to the ground fighting.
Now listen carefully to what the state says, how self-defense doesn't apply.
Now this right here is gonna be like the most. This is what's gonna get Chud locked up, right here. But like I said, the defense also has some social media tweets from the guy that got shot, Josh something, or whatever his name is, Josh Fox. Is that his name? I don't know. But so they may pull their own, wild card with that.
Why?
Like I said at the prelim, some of these are going to be splitting hairs. Some of this law about self-defense, the proportionality of a punch compared to using deadly force, whether there was provocation that negates a self-defense claim, all those things happen later.
And then the state brings up what we've all known for a while, Chud the Builder's intent.
He has posted things on X, made other videos on X on what his intent is.
I'm about to blow his brains out. He pulls back around here, I'm about to blow his brains out.
For instance, on May 4th of this year on X, he posted, "Keep encouraging your fellow blacks to assault me. When you see a chimp with their brains blown out on the timeline, just know y'all did this to your own people." May 7, 2016, this is 6 days before this event. Chud the Builder posts on X, "I will defend my life with lethal force. Do not approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm." And then he posts another response to himself. "Series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned."
Dalton Etherly is charged with attempted murder.
Yeah, man. So that's a crazy situation, man. Man, you can't keep it out there. There is a freedom of speech. And then what they call themselves, freedom of speech of absolutists, meaning they can say whatever they want without fear of consequence, because freedom of speech means protecting all freedoms. So if I want to use racial slurs, I should be able to use them without any consequence, without anybody, threatening my life or making me lose my job or threatening my business because I decide to use the language, whatever language I want to. But the one thing I can say about what Chud is doing, and a lot of people like this, some dude named Sneeko, he's steady defending what they're doing as if, so you shouldn't hit nobody because they offend you. You shouldn't. But if you're going to say something offensive to someone, don't expect not to get hit. You know what I mean? Like so his expectation to not get hit is to, if they hit me, I'm going to shoot them or pepper spray them. But I'm still going to go offend people and expect them not to react. But if they do react, I'm going to shoot them because they're going to threaten me with bodily harm. And I think what he's saying is, by putting those tweets out, it's kind of like covering his tracks, saying, I know these people are going to attack me because of what I'm saying, but they're wrong. And I'm just warning them, if anybody plans on doing that, don't, because I'm going to protect myself with lethal force. And that would make sense if you were actually at a place talking to someone and letting them know, leave me alone. And if you come attack me, I have protection. So that would make sense. Like if somebody's, trying to fight you at any random place. But then to put it on social media as a broad statement is just saying, and then going out and doing more stuff to antagonize people, and it just don't work. I mean, you can say what you want to say, say what you want to say, but listen when I say this. People say it's just a word, and that's true. But also, if you say something hateful to somebody that dehumanizes them, if you say that to a certain religion, if you say something to a certain religion, or if you say something to, even if you're a sports fan and you say something about their team and you're degrading this person, there's levels to disrespect. There's levels to disrespect, but the levels of disrespect that are fueled with hatred and racism, such as the N-word, such as people who've been persecuted for religion, when the people who were in the Holocaust, I forgot what they call them, but people from the Holocaust, the names that they called Italians when they came to America, the names they give to Chinese to degrade them. We know these words, and we know there's a negative connotation to them, so we don't use them. But just because I have free speech, just because you have free speech, you can just go around and say these bad things to put people down and say derogatory things to them. I don't think that's fair. Also, it's just like somebody cussing in public. You ever be around a person that's just cussing and cussing and cussing in public, no matter who's around, and you're like, dude, have some manners to the people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's the same thing. It's like, use your brain about the words that you speak. That's all it is. But I don't know. We gonna get a look at Chud when they talking about this stuff.
6 days before this event, Chud the Builder posts on X, "I will defend my life with lethal force. Do not approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm." And then he posts another response to himself. "Series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned."
You see how he was looking? Damn, I really said that? That was me? Yeah, stupid. Okay. You big dummy. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about that crazy situation in the comment section.